Hey, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Akakadash. The abundance that elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. This is going to be another quick lesson through the Spirit and Lord when you're edified. Alright, so this is going to be something real quick. I was just watching, the brother from out there in Kansas City, the head, when he did a lesson on this vision that this Northern Kingdom Eve had, man. Right, and as you see, it's titled "R for the Chip Dream." All right, so she goes into the chip, she goes into the military, going out there snatching people up, going into people, robbing each other for food, all that stuff, man, and all that is in the scriptures, man. All right, these are what you would call prophetic visions, man. Right, prophetic dreams. Right, you can read that in Acts 2:17. All right, this is an end time prophecy that the Lord said was going to happen, man. Right, that your sons and your daughters shall dream dreams, man, and have visions. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to play this clip, and I'm gonna pull out some scriptures.
One that I had about a month ago. And this one, I was inside I'm always in a house in my dream, I feel like, but I was inside some house, I guess it was supposed to be my house, and I went to the front door, and there was a big window by the front door, and when I looked out the window, I heard like commotion and stuff, and I see some military guys ripping people off their lawns, like pulling people out of their houses. They had guns. They were dressed in military outfits, but it wasn't our military. Like it was, or maybe it was, but I don't know. They were dressed in.
All right. So you see, like she said that there was, foreign military troops out here snatching people up, going in their crib, busting in the door, taking them and all that. They show you in that movie Purge, man, where they had troops, even different militia troops, going and snatching people up out their crib, man, shooting them. Right, when they declare for martial law and they had these mercenary troops out here, man, they gonna be doing all that, man. All right, so let me grab this scripture in Jeremiah 6 in verse 22. And it says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, a people coming from a north country, and a great nation shall be raised from the sides of the earth." Right, going into these different UN nations, man. Right, they gonna have different UN troops over here to to push forth their agenda, man. Right, because they know that the American military, they're not gonna be out here willing to kill their own people, so they're gonna bring in people that are from different countries that are willing to do it, man. Right, because you got to think about it. Why are they making deals with the Geiger mercenary troops, the Gerger troops, all these different mercenary groups, man? Because they're gonna have them over here whenever they declare for martial law, whenever they're trying to force the chip to handle the business, man. All right, and growing up, these people that's in these military groups in these different countries, growing up, the United States military was over there raping their women, uh, shooting they people, all that, man. Right, so that shit is still fresh in their minds. So you can just imagine they gonna be really down to come over here and get down on y'all, man. All right, but we finna read it. Jeremiah 6:22. It says, "Thus said the Lord, behold, a people coming from the north country, and a great nation shall be raised from the sides of the earth. They lay hold on bow and spear." Right, what's the modern day bow and spear? Right, the guns, man. Whether it be AK, M16, whatever the case may be. All right, they're going to be having those out here, man. It says they are cruel and have no mercy. Their voice roars like the sea, and they ride upon horses set in array as men of war against thee, O daughter of Zion. That's the whole point, man. All right, because Esau, we know that with his agenda that he's trying to push, he's trying to exterminate the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right? Because when you go to the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, which is off in the grab, they want to cut us off from being a nation, man. Right? They want to exterminate us completely, right? To the point where they don't see no damn Israelite, man. Right? Because they know the blessing that we're finna receive. All right. But it says they're gonna be cruel, man. Right? They ain't gonna have no mercy. They're not gonna be over here to shake your hand, man. Right? To talk sweet to you. You rebel against them, they go, hey man, bust your shit wide open, man. All right. That's why they're gonna be hella cruel over here, man. All right. So let me grab this. Psalms 83:4. Man, this chapter goes into the crafty counsel that all these nations take against us, man. All right, because it's ultimately everybody set, saying, against, the children of Israel, man. All right, Psalms 83:4. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance, in remembrance." Like it. When you go to the NLT version, it says, Come, they say, let us wipe out Israel as a nation. We will destroy the very memory of its existence, and that's their goal, man. Right? Hey, 144 called like Yahweh Shema Shah, but Georgia Guidestones, they want to depopulate the earth to what, 500 million, and we make up most of that population, man. Right? But that's why they target, the lower class first, man, because they want to cut us off for being the nation, man. All right. Also go to Revelations 12 and 12, which is we can grab, man. Revelations 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And the reason we're rejoicing right now is because we know that these things have to come to pass in order for us to receive the kingdom, man. All right, that's why people be looking at us crazy and shit whenever, different things go down and we laugh at it, man. Right, how much more whenever, shit really go down out here, bro. We gonna be laughing, man. All right, but that's what we're rejoicing. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Right, woe means destruction. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And the devil is not speaking about, a red dude, with a buff ass chest and a pitchfork, bro. Right, the devil is speaking about Esau Edom because he's a devil of earth, right? He's a deceiver. All right, but he's finna come down with that great wrath. Right, he gonna have brothers been bringing this out heavy. They're damn super soldiers, man. Right, that they got souped up in these different labs, created for vengeance, or created, to wipe out the children of Israel, and then ultimately setting them up to fight against, the elect, man. All right, which is they gonna lose in a fucking horrible way, man. We little empire number, man. We're gonna tear their ass up, man. All right, but Esau finna come down with that great wrath, man, by having different UN troops over here blowing Jake down, man. All right, but let me go back to the video and let's play the rest of it.
Gray military outfits. It was like a dark, I think it was lighter dark gray. Might have been dark gray, almost bluish gray. And they had like the little army hats and all that stuff. So I ran downstairs with Bodie and I was hiding.
Oh, Salaki, another thing I wanted to mention too was that China, I see it on Twitter, China, they've been buying up a whole lot of, what was it, like 186,000 acres of Texas. And they've been having their troops over here, performing live exercises, man. Right, we all know what they're getting ready to do, man. And brothers have been speaking about that, man. The UN troops, they already here. You just don't see them out and about, man. Right, they getting ready. So whenever they declare for martial law, they gonna have them out here, you know what I'm saying, controlling, the shit, man. All right.
In a closet, and they didn't find us. And then days had passed by in my dream, and like I was walking around the house, and I hear commotion again, and it's people running up on my property with guns to steal like food or whatever, water, whatever. So I guess something had happened in the world where people were just like kind of out for themselves and stuff.
See, and that's how it's gonna be out here, man. That's Bible prophecy. It's gonna be a dog eat dog world, right? It's gonna be a dog eat dog world, man. Everything gonna go, right? People gonna be turning against each other because there's gonna be a lack of bread out here, right? That's all in the scriptures. Let me grab it, man. All right, 2nd Ezra 15th chapter. All right, and a lot of people don't know this, man. All right, 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Salakia. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right, and she mentioned that people run up to a crib with guns, bro. Right, that's a prophecy that's gonna happen. Right, whenever they shut this shit down and it really become a lawless society, people gonna be running around with all types of things in their hands, man. All right, it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. She mentioned that they was gonna come and try to break into a crib, man. Right, that's Bible prophecy, man. We just read it, right? It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. Why? Because they're gonna have military out here having blockades in the streets, man, where you can't leave a city or go into a city unless you have that mark, man. All right. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Why? Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right? She don't even know, man. That's written in the scriptures, man, that's going to happen. All right? Whenever these trucks, because they already talking about, what is that, trucker strike? Or shit, when a truck stop, ain't no food being, put in these grocery stores, man. Right? So, ain't no food in the grocery stores. That mean niggas ain't eating. So if niggas ain't eating, what they gonna do? They gonna start turning against each other, taking what they got, right? Neighbors telling their neighbors that they stocking up and stuff like that. Well, your neighbor gonna remember that in that day, man. He could be like, oh yeah, I forgot, dude told me that he got a bunker full of food, so we need to go over there. And people gonna be doing all that, man. All right. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to bring out. You can go to the description if you want to do a lesson on it, whatever. She has different marks to different dreams, but that was just something that caught my eye. All right. But with that being said, Lord, when this was edifying. Before I close out, I'm gonna say, "Call late Yahweh, Shema Shah, Shema Kakadash." The bonus to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Peace and blessings be to our document, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and Abba Abba.